Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. So we are talking all things personal branding, and I want to really dive into this by giving you an insight into celebrities and entrepreneurs and businesses who have really built very strong brands. And that is going to take us into the world of semiotic branding, which is the hidden language that makes brands instantly recognizable, whether you're an entrepreneur, coach, speaker, content creator, influencer, course creator, business person, whether it's online or offline. Your personal brand is so much more than just your name and your logo. It is the way that people see, feel, and remember you even before you speak. So in this training, I'm going to walk you through how celebrities and entrepreneurs use semiotics to create a powerful identity, and then I'll give you a step-by-step framework to build your own. So hopefully by the end of this video, you will have a very clear blueprint for designing a brand that stands out, attracts the right audience, and positions you as a leader in your industry. So let's get going. Hi, if we have not met before, I am fairly new to the whole YouTube thing. I basically grew my business from Instagram. So I am branching out into new avenues, and I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I just never did it because I was just always too worried about what other people thought or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I've just decided I don't care anymore. So I am Jess. I have my Bachelor of Business degree before I became a mom, and I started doing brand and website design for entrepreneurs. I was working in a corporate 9-to-5 job in sales and marketing. So I started doing brand and website design for entrepreneurs in 2014 and have been doing it online since 2015, in between having babies, as I am a mom of 4 and farm wife. We are grain farmers, and I sold my first digital product in 2020, and I am here to help you build a very powerful brand and website that works for you online so you can make sales 24/7 and actually build a life around your business instead of being like chained to the computer or your phone 24/7. So let's dive into the fact that, have you ever recognized a brand before seeing the logo? So semiotics are not just in one industry, they are everywhere. They're in fashion, business, coaching industries, and you'll see it everywhere. So for example, here you'll notice, I'm sure that you recognize all of these things, and you can probably name the brands that they are, right? We've got Apple, we've got MasterCard, we've got Starbucks, we've got Coca-Cola. Semiotic branding is what makes brands instantly recognizable before we even see their name. It's the symbols, the colors, the language that's used, the aesthetics that all tell a story at a glance. So think about even Apple. Even without their logo, you would recognize their products because they're sleek, they're modern, they look different than everybody else's. Taylor Swift's eras were defined by specific visuals and colors. And in the business world, Marie Forleo's high energy, colorful brand is completely different from someone like Brendon Burchard, who has a very clean, structured, and motivational aesthetic. But these brands all have something in common, and that is the fact that they use these subconscious signals to shape how we perceive them. So I'm going to show you how you can do the same today when you're building your personal brand online. First things first, we cannot skip this. You have to define your core brand identity. You cannot skip the foundations. So your personal brand is a mix of your personality, your message, and your audience. So you have to ask yourself, what do I want to be known for? What transformation do I help people achieve? What emotions do I want my audience to feel when they come across me? So choose 3 core words that are going to define your brand's tone and style. And I also want you to write down 3 words about how you want people to feel when they find you online. The next thing is your brand's visual identity. So this is where you can really have fun and bring your personality out, because colors, fonts, designs, all those choices shape how people feel about your brand. For example, Amanda Francis uses soft feminine pastels and a very nice script font, and then very many beach locations to evoke that luxury and ease feeling. Meanwhile, Melanie Ann Layer over here on the right, she uses black and gold, luxury interiors, and very high ticket, high end feeling, and like a darker feel, but not in like a negative way, to really position herself as elite and high end. So pick a color palette that aligns with your brand words. And do you want bold and powerful? Do you want soft and elegant, minimalist and clean? Write down 1 to 2 colors that match your brand personality, whether it's fun, playful. You can go with what feels best and what is going to make it easy to show up online. Because when you're building your brand online and you are building your business online and you're the face that is going to be showing up all the time, especially if you're a solopreneur, you have to build a brand that you are actually in love with and actually have fun with, and it's easy. Because if you build a brand that you don't like, or you're trying to be something that you're not, it's going to be very, very hard to show up online, and it's going to burn out and it's going to feel tiring. The amount of people that I have seen over the past 10 years disappear online, and I go to their page and I could probably tell you exactly what happened on each of them, because a lot of it can come down to branding, and it brings you have to have a lot of energy to be able to show up every day and bring that, like, that being on all the time, right? So that is why it is my mission to build websites for entrepreneurs that allow them to not have to be on all the time. So the next thing is crafting your signature messaging, how you speak and how you write. Your brand isn't just what people see, it's also how you sound. So every strong brand has a signature phrase or message. Marie Forleo is known for everything is figure outable. And Brendon Burchard also constantly reinforces that feeling of high performance, right? So your words, your phrases, and your tone make your brand memorable. So take a moment and think, what's one phrase or mantra that you want to be known for, and define your brand's tone. Are you bold and direct, warm and inspiring, or professional and strategic, fun? Do you swear? Do you use a silly language? You have to kind of figure that out and write your post and your video in that way. So the next thing you want to do is create that signature look and feel. So your visual identity is not just what people see, it's you, right? So think about entrepreneurs like Lewis Hose. He wears neutral tones and athletic gear to really reinforce his brand of strength and performance. Whereas Amanda Frances is always in kind of like flowier, luxury designer outfits, sipping champagne in dreamy settings, because that aligns with her money and ease brand. So your look should really match your brand identity. So I want you to write down now what 3 to 5 key elements would define your style, right? So for me, I flip-flop between very preppy in business and farm, because that is me. I'm 50% farm, 50% very business, and I love that side of things. But I grew up on a farm with cattle and horses and horseback riding and all that kind of stuff. So I get that duality in my brand. And that is the thing. No one can duplicate you. So own what makes you different. And now that we have built your brand foundation, the final step here is consistency. Your brand needs to be clear across all platforms. So use the same colors, the messaging and style in your website, your Instagram, your YouTube, everything. Even your Zoom background should reflect your brand, right? So even Brendon Burchard, Marie Forleo, Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift, Amanda Frances, like, there are a lot of larger entrepreneurs out there who we all immediately recognize. And another one is Angie Lee. She founded the business Soul with her brother in the US. And you can tell immediately when you get to her brand, it's super fun. You want to be her best friend. You want to hear her jokes. You want to hang out with her. You want to go to her live events. So, and that takes time, right? Like, you can't be expected to like make it happen overnight. So it's okay to keep evolving, but stay recognizable, and your brand will grow, but keep that core identity, keep yourself intact, and evolve. So the next thing is, as we recap here, your personal brand is built on strategic choices, your words, your visuals, and your energy. And I challenge you to take action today. Pick your brand's 3 words, colors, and key phrase so you can start showing up with confidence and have fun with it. Be able to have fun showing up. I think so much of us put way too much pressure on showing up perfectly, and it doesn't have to be that way. There are people out there who are not looking perfect by any means, making a lot of money online and growing their business online. And the thing is if I can do this living in the middle of nowhere on a farm with as a mom of 4 kids, you can do it too. So it just takes time and it takes strategy to learn what works and what doesn't. And sometimes you have to pivot and change, and that's okay. So just go through this, take your time. If you have any questions, I would love to hear from you. Feel free to comment below if you have any questions or if there's something else that you want me to talk about in relation to this. And your audience is waiting for you. They're ready for you. The person, like someone out there, needs what you have to offer right now. So don't be afraid to get out there and do it. And please click the subscribe button and let me know what else you want to see. I will talk to you later. Have an amazing day.